Hey everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Today we are back in the Wicked Vale, and we are going to finish off this fucking DLC. Actually, it might be in 2 videos. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna get this done. Not that I mind it very much. It's pretty good DLC, like I've said before. Now, if we take a look here, I think we actually have to go, back through that way. I just really wanted to have a reason to come back over here, you know? I just really like the design of this area, you know, strung together out of just, like, scrap and everything. This is something that you saw a lot more in terms of the design of the previous game.
Enough for 2 doses. Got to make them count.
Bo just phased through us. Interesting. And is it back? No.
It's working now. Everything looks... normal is the wrong word, but nothing like the last time.
Good. I've made my own antidote and enough for Grandpa, if we find him. I'm on my way to meet you now.
So then you get to go through the nightmare escape. Those look like scratches. Without...
Scarecrows, of course.
Scarecrows with human skulls, Lara. Let's be honest here. It's still terrifying. So yeah, we get to go through the nightmare escape without the crazy juice, and it kind of shows off how
This
different.
can't be the same place. I was lost in here.
And actually, if we come over here,
Half expected him to still be here.
yeah, this is where Lara got to see her dad shoot himself. Let's pick this up.
When the guilt of working in the gulag became too strong, I would lash out. A stolen screwdriver, misplaced paperwork, futile gestures that would never balance the scales. One day, I was caught taking a stupid risk. Your grandmother, Serafima, she spoke up, took the blame. They beat her, mercilessly. But I was saved. When I found the moment to thank her, she spat at my feet. Told me I had risked my life for nothing, challenged me to do more. You have so much of her in you, Nadia. At first, I thought her cruel. She gave me no credit for my little acts of disobedience. That place, the gulag, it crushed hope and ate what little scraps of dignity remained. Every day I did not fight it with my whole heart, she said. I was complicit in atrocity. She demanded my honesty because she knew I was capable. It was the greatest kindness anyone had ever shown me, and I loved her for it.
So, like previously, I'm not going to put those at the end of the video, obviously, but they tell the story of Nadia's family, and I think it's just a really interesting little story, because you have these people who are transplants who kind of went native. It's just kind of neat.
This is Trinity gear. Must have walked right past it last time.
It's all wrong. Lost the old man entering the Vale. Lost Fisher. Lost Parker. Just gone. No trace. Can't trust the eyes. Seeing things. Corpses. Worse. Things that walk. So huge they hide the stars. Can't tell what's real. Not sure there is a real. Is it the eyes? The eyes have to go. My hands are steady now. Billings goes first. Stop! Hold still!
No bodies, though. Maybe they're still alive in here.
Yeah, they're blind, if anything. So, just to show off, this area is just a tiny little...
Nothing. Just a forest. It was so real.
Ooh, a spring. So yeah, the area here is just, it's not a lot. It's just a pretty small little thing that they made feel much bigger. So yeah, I think that's all of it. Yep, that's everything. Good. I just didn't want to leave any stones unturned. I have to come back here for a thing anyways, so may as well get everything I can now.
Nadia, what do you know about these ruins out here?
Even before the witch made her home there, our people avoided the Veil. The Founders were building a shrine out there, but something happened to them. None of us have been in there in generations. Be careful. Even if your visions weren't real, that place is still deadly.
I could have goddamn sworn there was something there. Anyways, you just saw me shoot down one of these things after I remembered where I had to shoot. Those are our optional challenge for this area. Whoa, hey. I don't think we could have seen them before when we're here. We have the witch bottles. Is there anything here? No. Excellent. It looks like an area where there should be something. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Free dog meat.
Just wolves. Damn.
Free dog meat. I mean, not a ton of it, but yeah. So once again, the game is pretty adamant that you can't get here until you actually have the rope arrows, which is fine by me. They show up early enough in the game, even though we're should be like episode 15 episodes into the game. Like, rope arrows still show up pretty early. Like, we have a lot of stuff to pick up still. Anyways,
We decided to wait until winter passed. We hid supplies. We made maps. We planned. I got her a work detail indoors. She helped me find ways to slow the grinding gears of the gulag. If I could disable a hydraulic lift, I could keep 100 men from one day in the mines. Cut the wiring of a few trucks. There would be no special work projects for another week. I took greater risks, but once I had met your grandmother, I could not return to the sin of ignorance. We knew that the child would complicate our escape, and she hid it as long as she could. And then, without warning, they took her away. Our daughter was given to a nursemaid among the native prisoners, and they dragged Seraphima away to the Veil. I tried to stop them, fighting in the open. I stood in front of the transport truck, prepared to kill to save her. But there were too many of them. I screamed my farewell as they dragged me away. And I don't know if she heard.
man, that's some fucked up shit. Hey, we can translate level 3 Russian. You know what that means? That means that we can finally...
There's your magic fire.
Anyways, we can finally go do that goddamn monolith. Holy shit. Let's get our way up here. Welcome to the puzzle that broke my goddamn brain.
I'm up on the first of the ruins now. This doesn't look like a shrine. This was something functional. I see ropes and wooden gears.
The Founders built lifts elsewhere in the valley to move people or supplies between the peaks, but they've all fallen apart now. That has got to be what it is. See if you can make your way up to the top. I'll be right there. I'm in the canyon now. I'll let you know when I've arrived.
Just gotta keep looking. Alright, so, let's grab this.
It's dark. The others are out there. I can hear them, panting. Moment of clarity, but it's slipping. Coming less frequently. We're sick. Poisoned. Something. Doesn't matter. Forgot why we came here. Forgot where we were before. Barely remember who I am. Someone else here. Walking amongst us as we grovel and weep. A spirit. A goddess. A demon. She is whispering. We listen. Listen.
Right then. Okay. So, let me real quickly just take you through this thing. So, for all the world, it looks like this right here is what we need to worry about. How do I use this little jump off point to go do something? Well, there's 2 areas of rope, and there's some rope up here. So, sure. Let's jump on this. You can't reach that rope. As far as I can tell, that ramp there is a complete fucking false flag. And the other option is, of course, right here. That makes that go away. This rope also cannot be reached from that jump point. You can't reach those platforms that are over there from there. So, what the fuck is this platform here for? I have no goddamn clue. Also, there is another piece of rope in there. So, you're probably wondering, well, what the hell does any of this have to do with anything? Well, we'll show this in a second. I want to grab this now before I forget about it.
It is my great honor to have been given the responsibility of overseeing the construction of a shrine to the Apostles out in the far Vale. The site is on the very borders of our newly founded city, through a distant canyon. The natural waterfalls and geothermal springs grant us an amazing opportunity to use our combined knowledge to create a place of solemn worship and reflection that glorifies not only the memory of the Apostles, but also our own recent advances in construction. Already we have outpaced the empire we left behind. We will arrive in the morning and break ground on a shrine to honor our past and the future of our city.
Someone had to build it, right? So, now, it's really not super obvious what the game expects you to do if you just look at what I showed you. And so I'm kind of a poor teacher on some of this stuff. But, basic concept is that you're going to come over here, you're going to jump between these 2 platforms, get over to where that is, use that to spin up that thing, and then you're going to have to time yourself so you can get over to that through these platforms and go down through here and then double jump up to there. The way I tried to do this is absolutely insane, and the fact that I got as far as I did when I tried it just speaks volumes to how goddamn stupid or lucky I am. Because I actually somehow, bizarrely, found a way to time it just right so I could get to that first one but not to the next one. So, what you have to do then just about there is good. Oh, fuck. No, fucked it up. So you have to make it so you can just barely get on that first one. And then from there, make it onto the second one. And if you do that correctly, your only timing is actually going to be on getting from on that one up there over to that top part. I, no joke, spent, oh boy, I don't even want to guess how long doing this. Alright. Let's try this again. The problem is you have to do this blind. If it wasn't for that, if you didn't have to do the shooting blind, kind of blind, unable to really see how close you were on this stuff, it might have worked out a little better. But that wasn't bad. And the game even gives you a little sound effect to the effect of, hey, you did a good thing.
They put me with the other Russian prisoners. I could see the hate in their eyes, and I didn't blame them. To them, I was just another instrument of their humiliation and degradation. I didn't tell them what I tried to do. It could never be enough. When the revolt came, I was ready. The native prisoners, the ones the Gulag recruited from this very village, were kept apart from the Russians. They had known of my resistance, and that kept them from killing me, along with the other guards. I held my daughter, your mother, for the first time, as the gulag burned around us. The people of the village took us both in, and against their own superstition, agreed to help me rescue your grandmother from the Veil.
I feel like that is a really easy to miss lore item document thing.
Maybe I can connect this to something.
Ooh, I know what. That. So now, I don't know why I hit C on that one, but I did. We screwed this up, by the way. It's not going to work. But that was weird. That's definitely not going to work now. So we have to make it up there. And maybe not fall infinitively. Now, the nice thing, if you want to call it that, is that I have something of a superhighway. This is what the ramp was for. So it wasn't super obvious at first, I guess. So now I actually just have to make it so I can jump from that to there from this side. There is a way apparently to get this like exactly right, so you don't have to do that, but I've never found it. It's just something people on the internet insist is actually available, because this is the only goddamn puzzle in the entire game that I actually had to go and check out online. So right about here is what we want. Like that middle section. Let's see if we can't do that. I think that's about right. Nope, nope, nope. So the thing about jumping on the ropes that you fire is that if you're not looking the right way when you land on it, the game just decides.
I can use one of these ropes to get back up.
Thanks. No, that's good advice. Thank you. Wasn't trying to do that at all. There we go. See, I actually made it to this point completely on my own, no issues. It was this next part here that no matter what your timing is, it's never going to work. There we go. Not quite. Alright. Could have sworn that would work. So that's the easiest. I rotated it the wrong way. I think that'll do it. Let's try it again. We're not gonna crank, we're just gonna test. Disappointing. Yeah, I thought all sorts of stuff, like you had to climb up there to, like, manipulate it or something like that. Alright, so where do we need this to be? Probably about there. About there should work. Right? There. Alright. Just getting a mental picture of how this is going to have to be. That should do it. I think that's going to do it. God, she always looks like she's gonna take a fucking dive and slide down it. If you want to go and look at one thing that's a little annoying about the controls in the game, that might be it. It's just if you're looking the wrong way, you might go the wrong way all the time. Perfect. I hit the jump button. You jump. Oh yeah. Forgot that ice basically means you can't grip anything. Go. Excellent. Am I missing anything else in this area before I move on? I don't think so. I think that's everything. So... this is some tight timing on this one, by the way.
Better run.
Forgot. Motherfucker. Fine. 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 It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not pissed off. You're pissed off. Actually, if I were you guys, I'd be pissed off because, goddamn, I should be better at this. One more shot, right? I do like that she does tell you, hey, better run when she's got the right combination of things. That's not a bad move on the developer's part, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so hop. Alright, just got this. Ha!
I'm at the top, Nadia.
I'm almost there, just behind you. Don't go anywhere without me.
I did. Awesome. It only took forever. You think, like, one old woman put together this entire thing? You think she had people like Bravo Team that she basically enslaved? I think it's the latter, if I had to guess. There we are. Alright, so. And this is the object of her desire.
Look at that! The witch has kept the lift running all this time. It looks like she even made a few improvements, but I don't think those ropes will survive many more trips.
It only needs to make one.
2. I'd like to come back down. Eventually.
I mean, valid point.
Try pulling that lever over on the platform. Maybe it'll get us moving.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if there's challenges. I just don't want to miss any. I missed them the first time through. And we should be good, though. I think I've hit everything so far. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So this is not exactly like, you know, a boat section or something like that from other games. This is straight on just a ride. Whoop, whoop. Well then. Let's hope I remember to cut that. That was embarrassing. I hit the window key instead of Z.
Your witch is clever. Everything in this area is arranged to perpetuate the myth of Baba Yaga. And the pollen does the rest. The last time I saw the lift, it looked nothing like this.
What did you see?
Just as the legend says, a house walking on giant bird legs, but Without the pollen, it's just an old contraption.
I'm sorry. I was so sure of Grandpa's story.
She's Russian, someone who knew the myth well. Nadia, it's possible that your grandfather will know who she is. He was a prisoner in the Gulag, you said.
I didn't say that. Not exactly. Grandpa was a guard. My grandmother was the prisoner. She was a brilliant scientist, and they brought her out to the Vale to help study something in the ruins. In the witch. Grandpa.
Killing the witch won't bring her back, but I understand. Let's just hope we can reach him in time.
Yeah, challenge completed. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure no one was talking. Just like that. That's good. That's good news. Really just ran ahead of Nadia just so I could get stuff.
Nadia, come quick!
Nadia? How?
It's the pollen. Here, let me. Grandpa, can you hear me?
I tried. I couldn't save her. I tried.
It's okay now. I'll stay with him, Lara. It's time. You only have one more dose remaining. Make it count.
So, we have to go fight the witch. Next episode, I'm gonna say. Yeah, next episode. Just
The officer wandered out of the Vale, just as our rescue party prepared to enter. His body bore the marks of torture, a sight we knew well. The witch descended on them during the revolt, killing Seraphima along with her captors. He told us of the house that walks, of her fearsome voice. A child's story made flesh. He died the next day. Baba Yaga leaves no survivors. I wanted to go on, to bury your grandmother, but no one would enter the Vale after that. In the village, I learned to be a good man. I lived to honor her. I worked hard, but I dreamt of killing the witch every night. I might have gone years ago, had the fever not taken your mother. I stayed for you, Nadia. I am a lucky man. I lived a good life I did not deserve. A new fight is coming, but it is not mine. If I am to find revenge for Seraphima, it must be now. I go to kill the witch, to lay your grandmother to rest. I will not be coming back. Forgive me.
right. Grandpa decided to go on vendetta. Cool. Ooh, upgrades. Forgot about those. Let's do that, and then we'll go into the next episode. How does that sound? We're gonna get our retrieval. I've been putting it off for so long. What do we got? Yeah, I can still upgrade the shotgun shell thing that I don't need to upgrade. I'd rather use it on stuff that I have now that I can upgrade. I really need to go buy the upgrade tool, because I have all this stuff in the second level I could get that I can't use. We're also switching back to the assault rifle because I don't want to go into this like fight with something I shouldn't have yet. Just, you know, to be, I don't want to say conscious of the fact, but like, let's be honest here. I don't want to pop into this fight with a weapon that's more powerful than something I should have. Anyways, next time we're gonna go fight the witch. Like, I won't even move from here. I'll see you guys then. Bye.